On today's video, we're going to take a snowmobile ride into the camp and spend the night. Hey there, outdoor YouTubers. It's Dave Knetter from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. And you know, like I said earlier, we're going to load the snowmobile up onto the truck and we're going to take a ride into the camp and we're going to spend the night.
Here's a little trick for you. When you're going out to camp and you got some cold temperatures working with you, put a little water in the bottom of your cooler, put it outside, and the next day you got ready-made ice. And because this cooler is going to be going for a snowmobile ride, I'm going to try and pack these beers in here so they're not bouncing around too much. See if we can do that. There. It's not too bad. Maybe do that. Yeah, that's good. Can't have beers breaking on the way into the camp.
It's early March here in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, but we still have a lot of snow on the ground. So, what we do when we get to the jump-off spot is we ride in without any gear or sleds, just to make sure there isn't any trees across the road, or there's no areas where there's real deep snow where we're going to get stuck. Then, once we confirm that we can get into the camp without any issues, we go back, and that's when we get our gear. We get our sleds, we get our coolers, we get our food, we get our batteries for power, we get our generator for power. And we usually have to make a couple trips back and forth to get all the stuff into the camp.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, there is some snow. Yeah. Look at that. It's right up to the chimney on the camp and the sauna.
Huh.
Woof.
Actually, you don't have to shuffle to get in.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to, but
Look.
I have to shuffle.
I mean, look at that. You know, that round table, right?
Yeah.
There's 4 feet of snow sticking off top of that round table, and that's
Insane.
just a ton of it has fallen off, right? I mean, that's
Oh boy.
it's not even close to what it really is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down in a ditch right here.
Yeah.
And I dig out to get the bloody door open, you know.
Yep. Yeah, that's what the front of the camp looks like with very little snow, and then that's what it looks like on this trip. It's very important to shovel out the front of the outhouse, okay? You don't want to be stumbling out there in deep snow in the middle of the night when it's kind of an emergency, right? Oh, yeah. It'll be a few hours, but we'll get it toasty in here. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just got to the camp. It's about 28 degrees inside the camp. Just lit the wood stove, so kind of see how that temperature progresses. Oh my goodness, eh? It's like you're down in a pit.
Smoking a home rolled cigar.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good too.
Yeah, well, if you're going to be down in a pit, I guess that's the thing to do.
Yep, that sounds like an old song from somewhere.
Yep. Okay, well, we're going to light the sauna stove. And here's our little path to the woodshed. Our tarp really did the job. Grab a little kindling. Anyways, we're gonna light her up and see what happens. Alright. Just enough room. Got her?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go and hook up the batteries.
Oh yeah, okay. 2 o'clock. And we've got about 34 degrees.
They're not connected at all. So.
Okay. Yeah, I see a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
If it comes at me, it's a problem.
It has been in the past, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Nah.
Is that a problem?
Just trying to get you going.
He's back there somewhere.
I can hear him rattling
Creeping
around.
around, yeah.
We need to get a resident Ermine in here to really take over all of that, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that?
I think it was just plastic against plastic.
It's like no problem at all.
Yeah. 4 o'clock, 52 degrees. So, we got here, this is not a sack of deer corn. This is actually a sack of dead chickens. And you might be curious, well, what am I doing with a sack of dead chickens? Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put them out in the woods here and put some game cameras up over them and see what transpires, right? But these are actually roosters, and what the deal is we have chickens at our house. You know, we do the chicken thing and eat the eggs and stuff. But every once in a while, I guess maybe even every summer, my wife, if she sees a hen laying on, sitting on some eggs, she'll oftentimes let those eggs hatch out. And of course, now you get new chickens. Well, some of them are roosters, and that's what we got here. And roosters don't lay eggs, so they're not quite as useful as the hens. So we do like to keep one rooster. They kind of keep an eye on the flock, and of course, then they do allow us to have fertilized eggs if we do want to hatch out chickens. So we do like to keep one rooster, but we don't want to keep 5. Okay, so my wife slaughtered a few of the roosters, and she took the breasts off them, and that's going to get ground up into some chicken breast burger. And my father-in-law took some of the feathers for some fly tying. So we made use of the roosters, but we're going to make some use out of what's left of them too. Put it out in the woods, put some game cameras over it. All right.
Yeah, maybe something a little bigger, or
Yeah, or just even if it is just a coyote or a fox, maybe they can make them work for it a little bit.
yeah, there you go.
We're giving them one free one right on the ground, so
Get some jumping shots, if anything.
yeah. And if we get any cool pictures on the game cam, we'll be sure to get those out to you in another video. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are up to 56 degrees. Back here in the bunk room. Yeah. You know the
Good, buddy. Good.
Yeah, you know the wood stove's kicking out some heat when the fan starts spinning. Six o'clock, and it is 62 degrees. Back in the bunkhouse at the camp. Not bad at all. 62. It's getting comfortable in here now.
Like having some eggs in the morning, have an egg sandwich or whatever, and make up some toast, and then just spread guacamole on it.
Okay.
And put your fried egg on top of that.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried that. Yeah, we always chunk it up, throw it in salad, and I do like guac, like dip, like it on tacos.
Yep, good stuff.
Oh, what do you like to drink? You like to drink beer or mixed drinks or whatever? It's like, beer's good, but I like mixed drink. And this dude, he's made booze like you have before too. He's got a still and everything.
I don't know anything about making any booze.
So he's like, well, what do you like to drink, you know? And he's like, oh, I drink moonshine and coffee. And so he's like, moonshine and coffee, and this other dude's like, well, how do you? Okay, well, how do you mix it? What's your ratio, you know? He's like, oh, yes, this is what you do. It's like you take your cup or your coffee mug, and you put a quarter at the bottom of it. And you pour coffee till you can't see the quarter anymore, till the quarter disappears. and then you pour moonshine till you can see the quarter again. That is perfect mixture. So I don't know if that's a common Finnish thing.
Is that an American quarter or a Finnish quarter?
I don't know. I don't even know if they have quarters over there, right? They're in the metric system. But he did say quarter. Maybe,
Well, you can't put a Royale with
I was
cheese
just gonna
in
say,
there.
maybe he meant a 25-cent piece Royale. So I don't know, but I thought at some point I'm gonna have to mix. I'll get like a clear rum, you know, just not a spiced rum. Just get a clear rum, and I'll mix a rum and Coke like that, and see if it does that make it stiff, not stiff. I don't know.
I'm going to do that tomorrow morning with coffee and vodka. We'll do a little experiment on camera.
Yeah, okay. Make Pete drink it.
Yeah.
there you go. That's hilarious.
I'm not even sure what that would even be exactly. You know?
I don't either. I don't have any
Is
idea.
it 50-50?
Right. I don't know. It depends on how strong you make your coffee.
That would factor into it, no
If
doubt.
you make coffee like my great-grandfather used to, we're going to be putting a lot of moonshine in there. If you make coffee like my Uncle Art used to make it, you fill the whole bloody cup up with coffee and you can still see the quarter.
Yeah. 8 o'clock, and the temperature is 64 degrees in the camp. Not too bad.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk out to the sauna. Step up here. It's got a little path here, and of course we had to dig out to open the door. There we go. Snow or sauna water, zoop, just disappears. There, a little better. Alright, that was a good sauna. Okay.
I fully endorse the outhouse.
Alright.
I don't even think I noticed this yesterday.
It's either an otter or a fisher, but I would bet it's an otter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how the tracks would be coming from where they're coming.
It's very strange, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
but those look like slide marks from what I've seen in the past.
Yeah, it's dragging its belly, and I mean,
Yeah.
this track, at least right here, looks webbed.
Big web foot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing this yesterday, do you?
No,
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe we'll pick something up on the cameras, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed those before down the river out at the other camp, and you occasionally see the belly marks, and then you don't, and you see them, and yeah, it's an otter. That's what I would think of. If this was 100 yards that way, I would say 100% otter tracks.
Yeah.
You know, because I've seen A, it's closer to water, and then B, we've got videos of otters crossing them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, they definitely have been here.
And it's certainly wet enough along in here in different spots where they're going to come from one wet spot to another, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay. And before you know it, it's time to head home. It had been a while since we got out to the camp. It was a quick trip, but it was a fun trip. It's always nice to get out there, you know, in the winter, kind of break up the winter a little bit. We get some pretty long winters up here in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. But hey, guys, remember to hunt, fish, laugh, repeat. This is Dave Knetter from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. Hey, thanks for watching and God bless.